Do you want me to be here? You want me to bounce?
No, you can be here. It's gonna be funny for you.
All right.
My name's Cliff Mansfield. Was it 9th grade or 10th grade? Minimum 9th grade. At the latest 10th grade because it didn't take long.
Yeah, it would have been 10th grade. We went to the all-black school in 9th grade.
Okay, so it had to have been 10th grade.
Yeah.
That would explain why I did so well in 9th grade. And then we were talking about Werewolf, and next thing you know, we started playing. That's how I met you guys. And pretty much made my life hell for a year. I remember nobody could berate me like him. Witty. I was jealous, dude. Like, I wanted to be like you guys so bad. Ryan actually was like probably the nicer one out of the three of you. Dude, I could read it. I'm not sure if the normies could, but the three of y'all together, individually, you guys are great. If it was Ryan, it was cool. Or if it was you, it was cool. Or Jared, okay. Like, then it was like, okay, there's two of you. When the three of you guys got together, insufferable. Dude, I couldn't. It was good times looking back on it. It definitely, like, you know how whenever you look back on your grade school stuff, it really, like, kind of formed who you are.
Yeah.
I was so soft-skinned just from you guys berating constantly. Who was the kid with the bike that, like, ran over my book with a bike? Who was that guy?
I don't
I think
know.
his name was Joe.
Hamilton?
He had long hair, like in a ponytail.
Yeah. Skinny?
Yep.
Looked like an elf?
Yeah.
He makes, as far as I know, he makes like cybernetic limbs for soldier amputees now.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When we first met Joe, he was part of a different clique, and he was this smug asshole, and I don't know how he became one of us, but like he's one of like the hardcore friends, I think.
It's probably something similar to what happened to me. Like, dude, I'll tell you, there was something about like whenever you and Ryan would get together, like I was like, dude, I wish I had that with somebody. You know what I mean? And I mean, it wasn't the same, but it turned out like pretty good. I thought, like, we got pretty close, especially after you left. I was
Jared
like,
considers you an OG.
good. Well, I consider him an OG. The Ryan story, well, I mean, besides the high school thing, one of the best stories, this was after you were gone, so he might not have told you about this. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but like, you know, Blaney Boulevard in the middle of the night was pretty empty. So, you know, there wasn't a lot of traffic, and we were just going, and next thing you know, the light turns red, and I go to hit the brakes. Nothing. You ever had that nightmare where, like,
I've
you're
had
in a
that
car,
nightmare.
It happened.
Slamming.
Dude, I was standing on it. Like, I was like, oh no. Ryan looks at me and he's like, dude, are you going to stop? I was like, I start laughing a little bit because I'm like, you know, nervous laughing. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. I'm standing on the brake, man. I can't, it won't stop. Ryan busted out laughing. Like, he was hysterical. Like, you know how he like would put his shirt over his fucking nose?
Yeah.
And like he just started. So he started laughing, and me and him both just started. We're coasting. We're like maybe doing 20 miles an hour at the max. Like it's nothing dangerous, but we just realized that we're gonna hit this dude in front of us, and so we're just like, I guess this is about to happen. All right, shit. I hope this sucks. So it happens. Bam. But the problem was I had this heavy 1975 Chevelle with no brakes. Started pushing this guy out into traffic. So all of this guy's
like, have you ever had that nightmare?
yeah, I bet, dude. Because I would imagine this guy had nightmares afterward. Because all he saw in his rearview mirror was two giant bearded dudes laughing hysterically while we were pushing him out into traffic. I'm pull over to the side of the road, like in that little car wash that's right there, and that guy just kept going. He did not stop, and I didn't understand because I was like, oh, why wouldn't he stop? Like,
Why don't we exchange info? Like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, and Ryan had to explain to me. He's like, dude, that guy was scared. It's like, why?
He brought one up that you were gonna say was your next story.
Damn.
Vomiting. It's
Oh.
the concert.
Yeah, the other Warped Tour. Kind of like how you guys used to like try to get me to do stuff, to like just to see if I would do it. He was doing the same thing with Billy. I don't know if this name rings a bell to you. Chitty?
The history teacher would pick on him. He would intentionally stutter during the roll call, and he'd go like, "Josh, chitty."
Yeah. Ryan would tell me about that shit. Well, we ran into him there, and he's like, "Billy, you should spit on him." Dude, Billy just starts fucking doing it, and we're like,
And he liked Chitty.
dude, Chitty was really fucking mad about it.
Yeah.
Really mad.
I mean,
I think that was, I'm pretty sure, like, by the end of it, like, Ryan and Chitty weren't really friends anymore.
that like, and like a lot of these stories kind of get to the core of it, of like on paper, what we had makes no fucking sense. Like we don't have, like, these guys had some genuinely good stories. For the most part, we don't have genuinely good stories. Like I can't tell someone a story.
Good people stories?
Yeah, I can't tell something that I just can't talk about any of my growing up friends in a good light. But I
To
would.
me, it's a good life.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. But
No,
I
it's
can't.
fantastic.
I can't expect anybody to understand it. Like,
No, because you can't explain it. You really can't.
like before the whole funeral thing got fucked up, I was like working on a eulogy speech, and I'm like, I have nothing good to say, but it's amazing.
Oh my god.